disclosure notice. We're going to be moving down to page 4 of the seller disclosure notice. Again, on the top of the page, it's going to ask you for the property address in which the seller disclosure is for. After that, we have section 6 of page 4 of the seller disclosure notice. This asks if the seller has a survey of the property. If you do, you just click yes. If no, then no. Section 7 on page 4 of the seller disclosure asks if there has been any inspections on the property in the past 4 years. If there has been an inspection, you just click the yes box. The inspection date, type, name of inspector, and then the number of pages that came with that particular inspection report. Once that is completed, we go to section 8. This is basically ask you what is the tax exemption on this particular property. Is it a homestead? Is it a wildlife management, senior citizen, agricultural, other, and so on. Just check one of those boxes which applies to you, and then move on to section number 9. Section 9 of the seller disclosure asks the seller if they have received any proceeds for damages to the property, for example, insurance claims or settlements, and that you did not use those proceeds of that money for the repair work of the property. If that is the case, if you did, you would just need to check yes. If no, check the no box. If you did use the money elsewhere, you will need to explain. And then we're going to go down to section 10 of the seller disclosure notice. This section just asks you if the property has working smoke detectors installed. If unknown, check the unknown box. If it's yes, yes, no, and no. Now that section is complete, you will need to come down to the bottom of the page. The sellers of the property will need to go ahead and sign and date at the bottom, and then print the name as well, and also the initial on the bottom of the page as well, which is required on every page. Now we're going to move down to page 5, the final page of the seller disclosure. Again, on the top, it will ask you for the address of the property in which the seller disclosure is for. Page is going to ask you for the service providers of the property: electric, water, trash, local phone service, sewer, cable, natural gas, and propane. Just go ahead and fill that information in, and once that is completed, you are finished with the seller disclosure notice. At the bottom, once the buyer receives your seller disclosure on your property and they're ready to move forward with the contract, they will go ahead and sign the bottom of page 5 and date it as well on the seller disclosure notice. Now, if you have any other questions in regards to the document that we just went over, or to any of our flat fee MLS options that we do provide, please give us a call toll free at 1-888-PLUGIN-8, or you may visit our website at www.pluginrealty.com.